Our stay at the Lumiere Hotel was from August 4th, the night of August 4th we checked in, and it was supposed to go until the day of August 13th, where that's where we're supposed to check out. Many things happened during our stay. I mentioned the hotel room not being clean at first. I mentioned the whole SIM card saga. A few little small other things, like there were other facilities that were dirty, like the pool. You can take a look. Um, there were a few little mishaps with food, one of which was the funniest thing ever. So one day we decided to order room service, and we placed the order. I went down to pay. I came back up because we were really tired. Came back up and we were just relaxing, waiting on the food. I heard some rustling outside, so I'm like, oh, maybe the person is here with the food because we were really hungry. We're waiting on the food. Maybe the person is outside. So I went to the door, looked through the peephole. As soon as I did, I saw the person with the tray of our food. Yes, so it was them. But the utensils fell, and I didn't mean just fall in their container. So they made a cute little wrap, and then the utensils were inside the napkin wrap, and they fell out on the floor. You know, the representative took them up, stuffed them back in, and rang our doorbell. So when I saw it, I ran back to the bed and I waited. So I went and I opened the door. She just handed the platter to us. I didn't say anything, nothing at all, like nothing happened, and then left. And as soon as we closed the door, my sister and I looked at each other and we're like, this place is on a serious. Because, okay, if that happened, it's a gentle mistake. Say to the customer, I'm gonna get you new ones, so I'm not gonna give you these, or that happened, just wash them, or something, I don't know. I'm not, at that moment, I had stopped expecting good things or exceptional things from Lumiere Hotel. So we just put the utensils one side. It's a good thing we ordered fries and burger. Yes, it came with a salad, which I guess that's where we needed to use the utensils, but we just washed our hands and used our hands. So yeah, we eventually left the hotel on August 11th. So if you can do math, that means they ended up with 2 days worth of my money. To be honest, I just wanted to leave. I didn't want to fuss because I wasn't even going to say anything to them about the 2 days or if there's any way to get reimbursed or anything like that. We just wanted to leave. When we went downstairs to leave, I gave them the card, the room key card, did the checkout process and whatnot. I even waited while the guy was there and I said to him, is there anything else that I need to do to check out correctly, or is that it? While I was doing that, my sister was taking the bags to the car. So he stopped me and he said, yes, there is something else. I'm like, okay, what? So I stood there and I allowed him to explain what he had an issue with. He said one of the room service cleaners, I think that's what they're called, made a note that there was a day when they went to clean, they saw a small blood stain on one of the sheets. So that means they're gonna need to charge me for it. I allowed him to explain what he was explaining based on whatever rules and whatnot. To be honest, I really restrained myself from either showing an angry face or laughing the hell in his face. I allowed him to talk. When he was finished, he just stood there looking at me. So we had like a 10-second stare off because I was trying to figure out how am I going to respond to this young man. So then I thought about it and I asked him, isn't menstruation or any other means, whether it's a cut or anything else, however you deem that this blood may have gotten on the sheet, something of a natural occurrence? He nodded in agreement or whatnot. Anyways, then I asked him, okay, so you are telling me that your hotel is, because he thought, or he is assuming it's menstruation. And then at one point he's like, or if you went out and you got hurt, and that's the case, it's still a charge. So I'm like, okay, I understand what he was saying. All of this time, as I said, I held in a restraint not to show a negative emotion because I'm livid. So I then explained to him, because apparently the head doesn't tell the hand what the head is doing and the hand doesn't tell the foot what it's doing, every single mishap that happened from the day we checked in. I explained it thoroughly and calmly to him. And then I said, thank you for having us. You will not be charging me additionally. Is there anything else? And he's like, no, you're good. Him, as well as Ulysse, Dewak, I hope I'm pronouncing their names correctly. Those people, I think, are the only persons who tried to fix the issue and also offered an apology. So he's like, no, you're good. Sorry for all of these issues. We checked out. I went to the car. As soon as I was walking to the car, my sister was coming back because she's like, that checkout is taking long. So then while I was in the car, I explained to her what happened, and she was like, this hotel is crazy. Like, Luminor, unnecessary, unavoidable problems. You need to fix them because you have a good space. If you keep your space clean, you and your customers will be good. Like, you don't need to be having customers facing unnecessary, tiny, unavoidable issues. These issues are all unavoidable if your representatives know what they're doing, talk to each other, and just do due diligence. Like, you seem to be a very good hotel, and your photos definitely catches people. So I'm pretty sure you have a lot of customers. However, if you end up having at least a few customers like me and my sister who will never be using your services again and will never be recommending you, then you're gonna have bad business. Hello? Fix up your folly ground, man. Change your bad habits.